Inyo pong napapanood ang Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference. It is Season 2 of the PVL. And we're also about to get to Set 2 of this matchup sa pagitan ng Fighting Warays at ng Air Force Lady Warriors. Anton Ross together with Coach James Castillo on the call. And we are checking out the highlights of set number 1.
Through the block.
And Del Palomata getting involved as well para sa Lady Warriors. And ito mga running attacks ni Ampor and Coach, napakahirap i-stop. The Lady Warriors can't figure it out.
Kasi not only that, he's using yung distance from the setter, pati yung height ng kanyang contact is really high. No? So, talagang mahirap. It's so fast, and you gotta move at the same time very quickly, and abutin mo yun sa taas.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers here. Just too many errors for the Lady Warriors, Coach Babes.
Correct, yeah. So, I think it's a game of inches pagdating dyan sa errors na yan. On the first set, ganun din. The deciding factors are always is how you really bring down your errors. You have to really bring down your errors.
Once again, we'd like to thank everybody watching right now on SNA. Don Rojas together with Coach James Castillo, and we also have Vince Velasco, who's somewhere out there in the crowd gathering information, and Gina Andaya.
Service, Andaya.
Handed the keys to this car, so to speak, for the Lady Warriors. Kasi nga, na-injure si Wendy Ann Semana with that right ankle sprain.
So far, si Andaya's favorite right now. Her squad is Pablo and Love. Very interesting.
Service, Andaya.
Love's got 2 points. Pablo 5. Mailang nauna pagdating sa puntos dito sa Lady Warriors, who are off to a good start here in set number 2.
Always makes you proud, no? Pag nakakita ka ng local, somehow match yung performance ng mga imports na. Pablo is doing really well.
Yeah. And on that replay, I see Palmer talagang minamarkahan na itong si Hiapa Amport, making sure na hindi maka-score sa running attack si Amport.
Isa yan sa mga asset ni Palmer. She can really protect the net through her block.
Yeah, that's what you told her earlier.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, you know what? She was into basketball, soccer, and swimming before getting into volleyball. That's why yung coordination niya very versatile.
That's what I like about the American sports program. Difference ng American and North Americans between the Asians. Ang mga North Americans, they get into a lot of sports while they're young.
Yeah.
And then, as they age, hindi nila makikita kung saan sila mag-excel, kung saan sila gumagaling. Then that's when they really go specific.
Jelly Tempiatura getting that ball in the air. Pablo is in the air, but too much spice or that spike.
That's a good approach. Medyo mababa lang ang contact.
Get their first point.
Kyle Negrito.
Kyle Negrito. Serve.
One of the exciting setters in the UAAP. Sending that one straight to the net. At sa puntong ito, balikan muna natin ang ating kasamang si Vince Velasco.
Coach and Anton, alam naman natin may FEU connection on the court. We have Heather Gino and Kyle Negrito, both from FEU, and just made a last finals appearance last season, of course, losing to LaSalle. But just because they're teammates, we wanted to test how close they actually are. So we had a few questions for them. So sinabi ko muna kay Kyle, pag sinabi namin Heather Ginoo, what are the first things that come to mind? Sabi niya, K-drama. Yun lang ginagawa niya buong araw. And of course, all she does is eat cheat meals. She doesn't eat too much healthy. She never gets fat, which makes Kyle very jealous of Heather. Ang sabi naman ni Heather about Kyle, napaka-fashionista daw ni Kyle. The #1 person to look for fashion advice and to look at Pinterest for all your fashion tips. Also, she likes watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Game of Thrones. And they are unanimous, of course, on who their favorite funny teammate is. Ayan po si Judith Abel. Back to you, Coach and Anton.
No question, pati ako, boto ko kay Judith Abel. Magbabalik po tayo dito sa SNA. So let's take a look at the numbers sa huling laban ng Tacloban Fighting Warays, which was of course against the Lady Oragons. Pagamat mas maraming spikes ang naitala ng Oragons, nanalo pa rin itong Fighting Warays, coach. Big win for them.
Kailangan mo talagang paglaruan ng... You really have to learn how to manage yung errors. All teams, mga coaches, that's the always pinakamalaking mystery sa amin yan. And usually it comes, all the errors that are accumulating are coming from the non-scoring skills, which malaking bagay sa training. You really have to spend time on that. As you see now on this set,
it's a good block by Arellano captain and Esguerra, who became a very vocal player, especially this season sa NCAA.
Well, that's not a good error.
And that's what Coach Jasper is trying to figure out right now. Okay, balikan muna natin, Coach, itong mga tweets natin from the Umbra Real. Kaway-kaway mga Waray. Just love to see a legend in volleyball still doing what she does best. Of course, she's referring to Pitoy, the Batchery Sangwan.
Janet Fanaga serving.
I really can't believe she's 40. Grabe. So,
it shows na talagang pagka magandang fundamentals, you thought right, talagang kaya mong umagal sa laro.
You know what, Coach? I think the popular sentiment when it comes to you, as you see this tweet here from Dr. Leighton, you're a very positive person. Even though your team is down, you don't get mad. You're still animated. You're still energetic. How do you maintain that demeanor?
Well, if you're in my shoes, pag nakikita mo yung mga players, magkakamali sila. They don't show it, but I know what's happening inside them. Galit din sila sa sarili na. And I don't want to add on that anymore. You know, I just want to give them a different perspective. Sana, you know, if you look this way, if you think this way, medyo positive. I think it's faster to progress that way.
And Ferris actually wants to see more of you, Coach. Ikaw yung gusto niya makita sa Star Camp. Ganun ba?
Foreign guest player Harry Love serving.
What I always wonder when I cover your games, Coach, is, you know, sometimes you have your glasses on, sometimes you remove your glasses. Now you have your glasses on. And it seems like the complexion of the game changes every time you remove your glasses.
Yeah, I think there's an effect.
Off the block. 6-11.
So ayan po, ang ating Star Camp featuring Coach Raymond Babes Castillo. Putting on the analyst hat for the very first time on SNA. Coach, we are very happy to have you. And thank you for the time and coming here on short notice.
Oh yeah, well, this is a good change for me, you know, on a Sunday. Like you can see here, the Warriors are upping up on their attacks.
Captain Myla Pablo.
That's the way to do it.
Warriors.
Pablo stepping way back to unleash that serve. Andaya. Wow. Grabe ang ating mga centers.
Now you see the center going offensive also. Very good.
I'm sure Wendy is happy na nakakontribute itong si Gina Andaya. Wendy is seated behind the bench right now of the Lady Warriors. Pumalo na naman si Andaya. Pablo was there. Andaya giving it to Palmer, looking for the corner. Just too strong on the hit.
Yeah, but that was a good shot. That was a good tactic. Medyo lumayo lang ng konti.
Esguerra serving for the
Esguerra,
Warays.
part of the reigning champions in the NCAA, the Arellano University Lady Chiefs. Pablo, Ari Love. You know what? We haven't really mentioned the name of Ari Love much here in this match, Coach.
Well, you know, during our match, siya talaga yung nag-dominate. But I guess at this point, ano yan eh, when you're playing the game, hindi mo alam kung sino mag-on, sino mag-off. But I think Palmer is taking the reins right now. At nare-recognize naman yun ng ating setter, no? Si Andaya. So far, ang nagtitake ng attacking reins si Pablo. Palmer. Let's see how it progresses, no?
Long. 14.
Meanwhile, Anasguera sends that one long. Palomata.
Del Palamata.
The Pocari-AirForce Lady Warriors having a little bit of a party there. Kasalanan ni DJ Jamsen with all his music.
Down the line. 9-14.
Pati yung kabila, yung Fighting Warays, si Regina Rocha, pati si Judith Abil, sayaw ng sayaw.
Pacharisang Muang for guest player.
Are you okay with that, Coach? With your players dancing on the sidelines?
Of course. Of course. You know,
no problem.
No. You know, it's easier to play a high-intense game when you're having fun, you know.
So 15-9. Mas maganda ang pinapakita ng Lady Warriors. How do you analyze what happened here? Bakit biglang umangat yung laro ng Lady Warriors, Coach?
Well, I think kanina, when I was listening to Coach, yung demeanor niya to staying calm and just tingnan lang kung ano yung nangyayari. I think it's taking effect right now. Hindi ka makakita ng tension sa Lady Warriors at this point, which they need. Kailangan lang naman talaga nilang i-up ang kanilang opensa. I also saw a few highlights on the block coming from Palmer and Pablo kanina.
Pablo. Here's Ari Love. Love is in there. Yan. Nagparamdam na. Paramdam na. And the Lady Warriors are on top 16-10. Alright, let's take a look at what happened sa huling laban ng Tacloban Fighting Warays, which of course was against the Iriga City Lady Oragons, who lost earlier today against the Perla Spikers. And Hiapa Amporn, another solid performance. Amporn, coach, is averaging 19 points per match dito sa Reinforced Conference.
Oh, that's a good thing. You know, pag coach ka, yan ang hinahanap mo. You don't want to see an athlete who goes big one day and then go low on the other day. Yan yung mga gusto mong performance coming off from your players. 18 big points averaging in a game is a good thing. Always a good thing for the team.
Very deadly, especially pagdating sa gitna. And we love seeing her running attacks. This SEA Games and AVC champion, 5'11" from Thailand, Hiapa Amporn.
Service out.
The Lady Warriors are doing a good job here in the second set. Makikita mo, kinokontrol na nila yung errors nila. On the first set, they gave out 11 unforced errors. Now they're playing it. Tinatone down nila. O ganun lang, activity lang yan. More active you go, less air you need. The higher point you're gonna get.
Off the block.
Ito na, Coach Babes, Ari Love, very effective. Look at her. I mean, she's very vocal now. Wants to get involved.
Ang ginagamit niyang skills dyan, yung tactical skills, yung mga check-out. She's using the blocker's hand. You don't really have to pound the ball. Unlike basketball, sa volleyball, once you put down the ball, put the ball on the ground, it's still 1 point, no matter how strong or how soft it is. So, ang galing ni Love doon kasi that's an additional skill that she can execute every time in the game.
Let's take a look at the high-flying Jovi Prado, the captain for the Fighting Warays, able to score. Now, I have to ask you this, Coach, because palapit na nga tayo sa dulo ng preliminary round as Del Palomata scores. There could be a traffic jam when it comes to the second spot. Correct. Right? Because in terms of the team format or the tournament format, dalawang teams, yung nasa tuktok ng standings, sila ang aabante sa semis. And right now, you guys are 3-3, the Pures Water Defenders, high flyers are at 4-2. You're playing them on Wednesday.
Correct.
You guys better watch that. and right now, Air Force and Tacloban are fighting for their 4th win. What will happen kung sakaling coach magkaroon ng 3-way tie at the 2nd spot?
Well, pag nagkaroon ng 3-way tie, then of course they have to go quotient.
Okay.
Then you have to count the number of win-loss set ratio. If it's still that won't do it, then we go to the points.
Yeah.
Yun ang mangyayari doon. So, well, kami talaga, our game on Wednesday is really critical.
Yeah.
No, kailangan talaga namin manalo doon sa game na yun.
Substitution. Pocari-AirForce.
That's why it's important for both these teams also right now.
Yes.
To win as quick as possible. Right? Kasi baka dumating sa sitwasyon, di ba, na quotient ang paglalabanan.
That's right. Sa amin, in our case, you can't just win. Sabi ko nga, you have to win.
Yeah.
Hopefully, ideally in a straight sets manner, no? Para talagang secure na secure ka sa 2nd spot.
Pocari-AirForce.
And the next spot that you want to be, let's say if you don't get the 2nd spot, you want to be on the 3rd.
That's right.
Buys you more time. Go against the first dominating team.
Alright, let's listen in on this huddle.
Tamalay ko ang babla. Pagkabali ka na gano'n, pagkapasok ng jack, dulo tayo hanggang maliit na blagan, ikaw ang mag-middle. So, sunod lang tayo sa ano, pwede mo natin may patay. Basta maganda atake muna. Receive mo na ng maayos para makadiskarte si Pira.
Dito mo makikita ang veteran move. Yes. Identifying yung block advantage or yung attack advantage na over the block of the Lady Warrior. Although si Andaya kanina is making aggressive points as a setter, alam ni Coach Ness na he can be a liability. But look at how Coach Jasper did it. And switch siya. A double switch where he placed Yonko inside, neutralizing the block deficit.
And now, Ina Papa is in, that former FU center. And right away, setting up Del Palomata. Actually, Sangwang gets the point.
The Duchess called on the Lady Warriors. 14-20.
All right, let's take a look at this drop ball attempt by Sangwang. This is just her 2nd match in this reinforced conference. Came on in their last match and scored 11. Oh no. Esguerra too strong on that serve.
14.
Na-recognize kagad ng Tacloban yung switch na yun. Why they used the tip.
Serving.
Kanina, ang daming point nila from down the line. Andaya was inside on the front line.
Wow. Bianca has scored with a lot of power.
15-21.
I like the maturity of Amporn and the way she's so composed. Makikita mo yung kanyang pagkabeteran.
12 years in the Thai national team.
The cross, power cross.
And Barbie Marzan is able to use both her hands to score that one. Regalo para kay Barbie.
Marzan is really known for her blocking skills. The NCAA, when I was watching their games, and Marzan dominates that tournament.
Yeah, she and Anne are the twin tower combination for Coach Obet Javier and Arellano.
Alam mo ba na si Coach Obet was my former player in Quezon City?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
He was my 2nd setter when we were playing for Palarong Pambansa, representing NCR. Kaya nung nakita ko siyang mag-coach, sabi ko,
No one there for
he
the
will
second
become
ball.
a great coach someday.
22-16.
And now Coach Obet is a 3-time champion coach in the NCAA for Arellano University. He's the assistant of Coach Ness right now. There he is, Coach Obet Javier, Roberto Obet Javier. One of the many coaches I bugged before I covered their game.
Magaling din mag-analyze. Magaling din.
Oh, Olive Love.
Turn back.
I already love it. Jeanette Panaga putting up that wall.
Timeout.
And the Lady Warriors are on the verge of taking set number 2 to tie up this match. But first, let's listen in.
Hindi pa tapos, oh. Kapitan nyo naman na. Isang maganda receive mo na ulit, ha? So, paikutin mo ngayon yung tao, ha? Pagalawin mo lang. So, mag-iwahiwalayin mo. Tingnan mo kung saan yung ano. Mas malakas ang lang pag yan mo si Jack para mabasag lang yung blocks doon, mag-iwahiwalay.
Your comments, reactions, Coach
There you go.
Vince?
Dito na lumalabas ang pagiging setter ni Coach. Instructions niya, very specific. His setter. Gusto niyang i-spread out ang blockers ng Tacloban so that our spikers or his spikers can create more attacks and angles on the attacks.
Corner pocket. Ampor.
And responding right away to those instructions. Reinforcement from Thailand, Yapa Ampor.
12 Negrito in.
That was a one-on-one situation. Ampor against Panaga. Tama yung ginawa ng setter. Very good in executing the instructions right away.
Kyle Negrito for the serve.
Kyle Negrito. Andaya. Binigay dito kay Palmer.
Palmer on the
Palmer will
hit
get the point.
Lady Warriors now at set point advantage. Maddie Palmer for guest
Palmer
player.
from
Serving from the
Minnesota. But her parents reside in Florida. She came from Florida actually before coming
That
here.
ends
So
the set for the Lady
hindi naman na
Warriors.
masyadong malaki yung adjustment when it comes to
25 to
the weather. If it was Minnesota to the Philippines, that's a huge adjustment.
That's right.
It's okay in Florida.
Oh, to hot.
Alright, the Lady Warriors tie things up after taking set number 2, 25-17. Magbabalik po kami para sa set number 3. Inyo pong napapanood ang PVL Season 2 Reinforced Conference right here on SNA.